Me and my son just had to remove the refrigerator outside. I'm not stressed at all. So it's going to take the door off the hinges because I had already taken one off the hinges. And then he said, why don't you just take the doorknob off? Ding, ding, ding. That's an idea. Which is fine. Took it off. But anyways, it was a whole catastrophe. Okay, let's not even get into it. He has a blood blister on his finger. He hates me. He wished that I never birthed him. But anyways, they charge $30 now to remove the old refrigerator. Remember when companies used to do that for free? Do you remember? You remember there was a thing called, like, you know, customer appreciation? Not anymore. They charge you for delivery, and then they charge you to remove the old refrigerator. They already have the dolly. Sorry, they already have the dolly and the straps and all the things, but they're going to charge you to take away the old fridge. Nothing as a thank you. We appreciate your business. We're going to take this and recycle it anyways. No, and then they get paid for that. No, it's a go funk yourself situation. But anyways, what was the point of this video? Oh, so in the midst of this melee and having to take the old door handle off the outside door and then having to replace it because for whatever reason, I tried to use other screws in there before to give it extra stability, and anyways, now I have to replace the doorknob, which I've got lots of, so I'm doing that. I'm doing all this, but I got the 2 doors open for the last, 3 hours. There's flies in my house. Nasty, dirty flies. But it unlocked a memory for me. It unlocked a memory for me. Because what happened was when I was little, or until whatever, my granny's trailer was right in front of the sewer. I don't know what they call that thing, where they suck up the sewage from all of the trailers. Well, it was right in front of my granny's trailer, so we had a prime real estate. It was a corner lot, prime real estate, so I don't know how often they came, but we could get to watch the big truck vacuum out all the leftover stuff from the the ground. And anyways, the point of this video was there'd be flies. So every night my grandmother would have to go around. She'd roll up the newspaper because for whatever reason, a fly swatter was not in the budget. No, that was for, that was for the fancy people that had money to go buy back then they were probably $2 at least for a fly swatter. Have you ever been spanked with a fly swatter? Anyways, what was the point? Yeah, the point is every night she'd have to go around. She'd roll up a paper for me and a paper for my grandfather if he was there, and paper for herself. She'd roll it up, and we had to go around the trailer killing the flies. But there was something very satisfying about it. As an animal lover, I love all things, but flies are nasty. And then you'd get to squish them. It was like a game. It was fun. Because, you'd squish them against the window, and, then you'd have to clean up the guts after. But anyways, those were good times. Those were good times. That was fun. Because if you had to get them all. Otherwise, about 3:30 in the morning, you'd feel them tickling you on your cheek or on your nose, right? And you'd be swatting it away. And the more you swat it away, the more it tickles your little face. And so, yeah. So anyways, I don't have a fly swatter because I don't get flies in here, but I do have newspaper. So I'm going to roll it up and have a fly swatting party. Just like back in 1985.